our wall. It's our God Has Provided wall. It started out in January. We were in a tough spot. We had passed our church off and the contracts for the IT company had not taken off. And so we prayed all of this in. Once we got to March, we were not having as much of the need, but it was still really important for me to let the kids see that this is what God's providing. And so we would pray for some things to come in, and when they would come in, we would all get on our knees and thank God for them and pray for the rest of our needs. And it was just fun to just kind of journal it. And at first I used to take it down because it doesn't make my house look like the Pottery Barn magazine I've always wanted it to look like. And then I would have friends come over and I wouldn't want them to know certain parts of our story. But then I stopped taking it down and I just kind of embraced it. This is who we are. This is what our life looks like. And I want my kids to always see that this is what God has provided. So you can see they are filling in. We just moved over to September, and this came in the mail this weekend. It's a puzzle for the girls from my mom, and that's really cool. And then this one, we don't know who gave us these tomatoes. They just showed up on our front porch, but is this everybody's favorite thing in the whole world? This will be gone in 4 seconds, but I wouldn't let them eat it until we could record it onto here. So we got the new puzzle from Meemaw. Annabeth is writing right now 20 prospects from Poppy's last business trip. So it was successful, but that's only through God's provision. We had some friends over for a play date, and after they left, I opened the cabinet to pull out a cup and found $100. I don't know. I had 3 moms over, so I don't know which one it was, but we're so thankful. We got the tomatoes. Annabeth has, right now she's writing Skype reading and math. Every day Annabeth gets to read to her Yaya and have some assignments and comprehension tutoring going on, and so that's a blessing. And Lydia's starting to read to Yaya, and now we have once a month math tutoring with our adopted Grandma Berchie. She's taken time with Lydia, and that's just stuff that it's God's providing, and we recognize it. And anyways, girls, do you have anything that you want to point out that was like one of your favorite things that God provided?
What is this one?
That one is $100 cash. I remember a crazy one was the day we made this board. Poppy's friend, Mr. Buzz, is the one that encouraged us to do this, and I thought, well, okay, we'll start writing it down. And 30 seconds later, I left my house, I went to the car, turned it on, and my neighbor came running across the yard from 2 houses over, and she had a jacket for Malachi, and she said, my friend bought it for her grandson, but it's the wrong size, and we just want to give it to you. And I said, but it still has the tags on it. Go return it. And they said, no, we want to give it to Malachi. So within the same day of us starting this, God provided a jacket for Malachi, just like that. And so anyways, we just want to recognize it. Guys, come on, pick one thing. Hurry, hurry.
What's the Willy Wonka one?
Yaya gave us Willy Wonka. We had been looking for it because we wanted that DVD, and she found it.
You forgot this month Mom's covering the windows.
Oh yeah.
We gotta put that on there. She's doing the last set of our windows in the house, which is a huge thing. The wind was blowing through these windows when we started our first board. The first board started as Buzz was telling us to be thankful ahead of time, and the windows were literally blowing air through on the worst winter we've had, and moving our curtains inside the house.
And we even wrote this, thanking God for taking care of something before He actually does it, just as an act of faith. And we don't want to be like, oh man, this isn't happening, and all down and depressed. Instead, we just want to be like, you know what, God's going to take care of it. We're going to thank Him. Oh, my van, the engine light was on, and it was making a funny noise, and Buzz said, well, pray for God to send a mechanic that works on Honda Odysseys that can help you get a discount. And I was like, well, if I'm going to put that much effort into prayer, I'm going to pray God makes the engine light go away and makes the noise go away. And so I thanked God for taking care of my engine light and my noise in my van before it happened, and then my engine light is not on and the noise went away. So it happened. So what else? What else? One more thing. And then it's not just money. Annabeth had a chance to share with a boy that she had been praying for at church. He didn't have a friend, and everyone was really ugly to him, and she walked away a couple Sundays really upset, and she was praying that God could use her, and then she got to share with him and encourage him that day. So it's not just money. We see God providing things. We put a rainbow here. This has just really taught us to be really thankful. Good job, guys.
Can we eat tomatoes?
Yes, we're going to eat tomatoes now.